You may think that when something becomes old, it becomes obsolete. When food gets old, you throw it out. You don't need it. Same goes for technology. Nobody uses tape players, and digital distribution is making CDs obsolete too. You probably buy a smartphone every 2 years, 2 or 3 years. This happens a lot in consumer technology. Things come in, things go, but not so much in other areas of technology. In fact, old technology is sometimes just as good or even better than new technology. Take, for example, the Orion spacecraft, recently launched. It runs on a single-core IBM PowerPC 750 FX processor, originally launched 12 years ago. That was also in the iBook G3. I'm sure you're thinking, that's crazy. A modern age spacecraft using technology from the early 2000s. How is that even safe? How is it even possible? How can this technology keep up with modern day spacecraft? Space travel is about reliability and not speed, and that actually makes it a lot safer because it's been tested over the years. Another example of old technology coming into new would be Instagram. Why do we love Instagram? Why was it bought for approximately $1 billion US? It must be good for some reason. It revolves entirely around the faux vintage look that you give your images. People are obsessed with things looking like they're old. But we can apply these examples to other areas of media. Let's take memes. Originally coined by Richard Dawkins in his book The Selfish Gene in 1976, James Gleick describes Richard Dawkins' theory of memes. Just like genes move from organism to organism, evolving through time, memes jump from brain to brain as ideas. They compete with one another for limited resources, brain, time, or bandwidth. Ideas are fighting for survival just like organisms. Memes have evolved, though. Today we associate memes with image macros, so much so we actually call them memes. A lot of people might not even know about the origin of the meme. But the image macro still transmits ideas through, although now they're mostly used to describe humorous or interesting real-life situations, they do transmit ideas over the internet and in a really easily shared format. We're using an old theory from evolutionary biology in the Web 2.0 era of the internet. An old idea is now truer than ever with the internet. Another example would be glitch art. Glitch art is a method of art where the user takes a normal image and imports it into a program it isn't intended for, like Audacity. The user then messes around with the contents of the image, corrupting it, and exports it back as an image. This process creates glitches in the image, giving it a weird effect that would otherwise be hard to create authentically and normally. Glitch art is a convergence of technology. It uses old technology to create interesting images. And when it doesn't use old technology, it uses other applications it's not intended for. When not using old technologies, it still creates the effect of old technologies. We don't encounter older glitches now on computers because the software and hardware is much better. We are creating the glitches of the past. There were once unwanted side effects of our computers, but now they're sought after pieces of artwork, which is really weird when you think about it. You can't drag your window across the screen and it would create this really long trailed effect anymore. That doesn't happen. You don't see random bits of color when your computer glitches out anymore. Rosa Menkman discusses in her Glitch Art Manifesto, the glitches being something beautiful in the wake of destruction. A triumphal sensation that there is something more than just devastation. The negative feelings make place for an intimate personal experience of a machine or program. A system sharing its formations, inner workings, and flaws. As holistic celebration, rather than a particular perfection, the glitch can reveal a new opportunity, a spark of creative energy that indicates that something new is about to be created. Patrick Lichty, in the Further Field article New Aesthetics, Cyber Aesthetics, and Degrees of Autonomy, talks about glitches similarly. But his article touches more on the agency of the artwork. Unlike Megman, Lichty discusses that glitch art creators are no more artists than they are curators, simply showcasing the possibilities of corrupted images as art, rather than labeling yourself as the artist. A good mainstream example of a glitch art would be Kanye West's music video for Welcome to Heartbreak featuring Kid Cudi. Even though it's most likely digital effects, it resonates with the audience as glitches. As glitch art, we recognize the glitches in the video as the ones that we've seen in the past. It was first created by Steve Willite in 1987 while working at CompuServe, one of the nation's biggest first internet providers. It stands for Graphical Interchange Format. It was originally used to transmit images or data over a small bandwidth. It was originally intended at CompuServe to create color weather maps. Now it is used to show short animated segments of movies, TV, and other moments. It has grown immensely over the internet and has contributed greatly to the creation of fan sites, blogs, alongside Tumblr. Willite insists it's pronounced GIF, even though the G stands for graphical. That is something I'll never get into. It's GIF. All these examples are relevant to modern day media. They all use or have come from older technologies. These examples show that technologies still play an important role in either influencing current technologies or in the ways we think. I'm personally surrounded by GIFs and memes and other media all the time, and it has never actually occurred to me that all these things originate from older media, or in the case of GIFs, are older media. We just take them for face value, and it's kind of interesting to think that the past has definitely influenced more technology than we could ever have thought. Especially in the field of technology, we always think it's something rapidly advancing. We're always thinking of the next thing. Really, a lot of the time we're still living with older technology.